Australia is vast, so immense that it almost defies comprehension. It's a land where the horizon stretches on forever, and the distances between towns can be measured in hours, not minutes. So much so that most of it is a sun-drenched emptiness called the Outback, a place where the sun beats down relentlessly and the land glows with a fierce, untamed energy. Most people stick to the coasts, drawn to the comfort of the ocean and the bustle of city life, where the surf meets the sand and the cities hum with activity. But the true heart of Australia lies deep in the centre, calling out with a quiet, dusty whisper that's easy to miss if you're not listening for it. This is a journey to that heart, to Uluru and Alice Springs, places that seem to exist outside of time, where ancient stories are etched into the very rocks. Travelling to the centre of a continent is a bit mad, a leap into the unknown, where the road ahead is long and the landscape feels almost otherworldly. But the pull is undeniable. There's a magnetic force that draws you in, a sense that something extraordinary is waiting just beyond the next bend. There's a promise of something ancient, something real, waiting in that vast expanse. A connection to the land and its stories that you can feel in your bones. The landscape has been here for millions of years, unbothered by modern life. It's a place where time slows down and the world feels both impossibly old and startlingly new. The sky is bigger, the silence deeper, and the stars seem close enough to touch. At night, the Milky Way spills across the heavens, reminding you how small you really are. This isn't just about ticking off a landmark. It's about stepping into a world that makes our lives seem like the buzzing of a fly, insignificant against the backdrop of eternity. The Outback recalibrates your perspective. Daily worries fade before a rock older than the dinosaurs. Pack a hat, a sense of wonder, and a willingness to let go of the familiar. And prepare to be amazed. Out here, awe is a daily companion, and every sunrise feels like a new beginning. As you leave the cities, the world changes. Greens and blues give way to ochre and rust. The air gets drier, the light sharper, and the sense of adventure grows with every passing kilometre. You notice the stark beauty of a lone ghost gum or a flash of galas, their pink wings bright against the endless sky, and realise you're entering a place where nature is both harsh and breathtaking. This is the overture, a gradual immersion into the spirit of the land, a slow unfolding of secrets that only the patient traveller will discover. The Outback asks you to slow down, look closer, and listen to the silence. It's a silence that speaks volumes, if you're willing to hear it. Out here, silence is a sound all its own, a gentle hush that settles over the land as the sun dips below the horizon. And that's where the adventure truly begins, in the quiet, in the vastness, in the realization that you are part of something much greater than yourself. Driving in the Outback is hypnotic. The roads are straight, stretching endlessly through red earth and spinifex. The horizon shimmers in the heat, and the sky feels impossibly wide, as if you're travelling through a painting that never ends. There's a sense of anticipation, a quiet thrill in the monotony, as if every mile holds a secret waiting to be discovered. The scenery barely changes, but it's meditative, freeing your mind to match the land's slow rhythm. The gentle hum of tyres on the tarmac becomes a kind of music, and your thoughts drift, untethered as the world slips by outside your window. You're a tiny speck on a vast canvas feeling pure freedom. The sheer scale of the landscape makes you feel both insignificant and deeply connected to something ancient and enduring. Occasionally, a road train thunders past, a reminder that even here, life and industry persist. These giants of the highway are a testament to the resilience and determination it takes to thrive in such a remote place. Kangaroos graze by the roadside, wedge-tailed eagles soar above, wild, perfectly adapted to this harsh place. Every glimpse of wildlife is a reminder of the Outback's untamed spirit. Each sighting is a gift, proof the Outback isn't empty, just secretive. Life here is subtle, often hidden, but always present if you know where to look. As the miles pass, the noise of modern life fades, replaced by the hum of the engine and the land's quiet presence. The silence is profound, broken only by the wind and the occasional call of a distant bird. You notice subtle shifts, the soil's colour, the clouds' shapes, the changing light. The landscape may seem unchanging at first, but with time, its quiet beauty reveals itself in small, mesmerising details. The journey itself is part of the experience, a slow-motion adventure preparing you for what's to come. Out here, the act of travelling becomes a meditation, a way to reconnect with yourself and the world around you. This isn't just transit, it's immersion. Every moment on the road is a chance to absorb the vastness, to let the outback spirit seep into your bones. The road to Australia's heart is as important as the destination. It's a journey that changes you, shaping your perspective with every passing kilometre. And every mile brings you closer to something extraordinary. An adventure, a revelation, or simply a deeper appreciation for the wild beauty of the outback. And then you see it, Uluru. Rising from the heart of the outback, it appears almost otherworldly, a presence that draws your gaze and refuses to let go. At first, it's a distant smudge, a faint outline against the endless sky, barely hinting at what's to come. But as you approach, it grows until it dominates the horizon, swelling in size and presence with every passing kilometre. No photo can prepare you for its sheer scale. It's absolutely enormous. Standing before it, you realise that Uluru is not just big. It's monumental, dwarfing everything around it. From afar, it looks smooth, but up close, it's a tapestry of grooves, caves, and water stains, history written in stone. Every crack and crevice tells a story, shaped by wind, rain, and time itself. Most of Uluru is hidden underground, anchoring the continent. What you see is just the tip of a vast geological iceberg, rooted deep in the earth. Standing at its base, you feel a dizzying awe, the rock towers above, making you feel both small and strangely connected to something ancient. Walking the 10-kilometre base feels like a pilgrimage. With every step, the rock reveals new faces and stories. The path winds through changing light and shadow, each angle offering a fresh perspective. The air is charged with quiet energy, and you instinctively speak in hushed tones. There's a sense of respect that settles over everyone who visits. Uluru commands reverence through its ancient presence. It stands as a silent witness to the passage of time, unchanging yet ever-changing in the shifting light. It's witnessed millions of sunrises and sunsets, seen climates and species come and go. The rock has endured through ages, a constant in a world of change. To be here is to connect with deep time, a humbling, grounding experience. You feel the weight of history and the privilege of being present in this moment. You don't feel insignificant. You feel part of something vast and enduring. Uluru's presence invites reflection, inspiring a sense of belonging to the land. The rock's timelessness puts your own life in perspective. It reminds you that while our time here is brief, we are all connected to this ancient story. It's not just a landmark. It's a living monument to the Earth's history, a place where geology and culture intertwine. And standing before it, you understand why people travel so far to see it. Uluru is more than a destination. It's an experience that stays with you long after you leave. Uluru is more than a geological marvel. It's the spiritual heart of the Anangu people. For them, every cave and waterhole is a chapter in the Chukurapa, their creation stories. Anangu guides share these stories, pointing to features shaped by ancestral beings. These aren't just myths. They're laws for living in harmony with nature and each other. Learning from the Anangu changes how you see the rock. It becomes a living, storied landscape. This culture, one of the world's oldest, adds profound meaning to your visit. You leave with more than memories. You gain respect for a culture deeply connected to the land. Uluru's true significance is revealed through its people and their stories. Sunset at Uluru is the moment everyone waits for. As the sun drops, the rock transforms. Orange deepens to fiery red, then glowing crimson. The colours pulse, as if Uluru is releasing the sun's energy in a final glorious burst. The sky becomes a masterpiece of purples, pinks, and golds. Silence falls. People lower their cameras, mesmerised by the spectacle. In that moment, Everyone is united by awe, no words needed. The sun slips away, colours fade, and Uluru becomes a dark silhouette against the stars. You leave not just with a photo, but with a memory etched in your mind. The Uluru sunset is more than a view. It's an emotional, unforgettable experience. It's a celestial performance that stays with you long after the colours are gone. A few hundred kilometres from Uluru lies Alice Springs, a true outback character. The Alice is a frontier town with a vibrant art scene and a quirky, resilient spirit. It's where four-wheel drives park beside galleries selling exquisite Aboriginal art. The McDonnell Ranges frame the town, and the Todd River, usually dry, hosts the famous Henley-on-Todd Regatta, a boat race on sand. Locals are a mix of long-timers, Aboriginal families, and newcomers drawn by the outback's unique lifestyle. There's a strong sense of community, born from living in a remote, challenging place. Alice Springs is both a destination and a gateway to the region's wonders. It's home to the Royal Flying Doctor Service and School of the Air, testaments to outback ingenuity. The town's spirit gets under your skin, revealing the heart of Australia. Alice Springs is a hub for Aboriginal art. Its galleries are alive with colour, story, and culture. The paintings are visual maps, records of history, and expressions of deep spiritual connection. Each piece tells a story. Learning the symbols is like learning a new language. Many art centres are community-owned, supporting artists and passing on culture. Watching artists at work is a privilege, a living, breathing tradition. The art is vital to the local economy and a source of pride. Taking home a piece is more than a souvenir. It's a connection to the land and its stories. The art of the Central Desert is a window into a world rich with meaning and spirit. Walking in the outback is a sensory experience. The crunch of red earth, the scent of eucalyptus, the vast silence. The land leaves its mark on you, literally and figuratively. To walk here is to connect with the continent's ancient bones and stillness. Exploring the McDonnell Ranges or Uluru on foot immerses you in the landscape. You notice the tracks of a lizard, the resilience of a wildflower, the play of light on stone. The experience grounds you, reminding you that we are part of this earth. Long after you leave, you'll remember the feeling of walking on ancient ground. In the outback, every step is a journey for the body and soul. Leaving Australia's heart is strange. The red earth fades, but it never really leaves you. The silence, the sunsets, the humour of Alice Springs, they become part of you. The outback teaches patience, resilience, and the beauty of simplicity. It's more than a holiday, it's an invitation to connect with ancient stories and discover a new part of yourself. The experience changes how you see Australia, and maybe the world. If you feel the pull of the horizon, listen. Go see the Great Red Rock, walk Alice's streets, feel the ancient earth. The journey will reward you in ways you can't imagine. It will fill you with wonder and leave an echo of its beauty in your heart. And if you've enjoyed this trip, stick around. There's always more to explore. The adventure never truly ends.